Alright, here it is. Dungeons and Lesbians. A dating sim, I believe, that has those two things in it. So let's start. Hello, hero. It's good to see you. I wonder, what made you pick this junk up? You've probably even paid actual money for it. Money you could have used for better things, like donating to kittens, but your bad choice is your own. Wait a minute, you've read this already. My, I see you've come back again, haven't you? Okay, yeah, actually I did start this game last night, 2 nights ago, I don't remember. I wasn't feeling in the mood for, like, a silly adventure, so I stopped it. What's wrong? Haven't had enough? Do you regret something? Yes, I regret, like, playing the game and then, you know, deciding that I didn't want to finish it that time and coming back now, obviously. Well, whatever it is, remember you can always press Control to skip dialogue you've already seen. Your friends won't mind. Anyways, let me show you what you look like. Don't question why you look like that. Okay, I won't. I mean, not having eyes could be cool, I guess. It's time to name yourself. What is your name? My name is Z. If you're in Canada, it's Z, and if you're in the UK, it's Z too. I don't know about Australia. I assume in Australia as well. And let's just go with they, them. Welcome, Z. Alright, I'm welcomed. The thing is, the world has always been one that longs for a hero. What is a hero? Someone who fills the world with change and splendor, with courage and love in their hearts. But remember, a hero isn't one person. No man is an island, or so they say. I might recommend for you to build up your relationships. Be in touch with your heart so you can touch others. In other words, be gay as your heart desires. You funky little lesbian, you're getting what you paid for. Venture thus into the world and let your heroic tales unfold. Alright. Up. Level. You've arrived. Heck yeah, final boss. Shh. Can't be saying heck around here. Don't you language me, you nerd. Alright, shut it. It's my turn. I mean, Lena's going to continue. Thanks, Raffi. Ahem. So you've all come to the end of your journey. Flames roar all about you, trapping you in a cage of heat and noise. Unnaturally high for your run-of-the-mill forest fires. Those ain't no ordinary flames. They're magic ones cast by the very evil sorcerer. Yes, the one in front of you right now. You mere fools! You are foolish fools to think you could ever defeat I, Prozac the Powerful! Oh yeah, I'm gonna be reading these in silly voices. Probably should have warned you about that ahead of time. The very evil sorcerer cackles, raising his staff high to the sky at your obvious defeat. Or so it seems. Hold it, fiend. A literal knight in shining armor, the tank of your party rises, basically blinding you in her glory. For eons you've reigned eons of terror, pushing the innocence of this land into, a reign of terror. Well, no more, my trusty fellow allies of trust shall vanquish thee. Her heart-rending speech strikes a chord in all your hearts. You, her trusty ally of trust, cannot simply stand mutely mute. I love how, like, intentionally bad the writing is in this. Alright. What should I say to them? Aye, cruel foe, for too long, You know what, let's just... Do you have a donkey? Because we're gonna kick your ass! What eloquent words. As expected of a bard, inspired by your poetry, the remaining member of your party, too, scrambles to a stand. With newfound unfamiliar valiantness, she points an accusing finger at the very evil sorcerer. Determination burning in her eyes, she opens her mouth, capturing the full attention of the enemy. I have no part in this. I'm actually just in it for the money. In fact, she offers 10 gold to attack your party instead. Silence reigns across the dungeon. The sorcerer ponders the business offer. This is my chance. I can throw my dank guitar at the sorcerer or at the asshole hunter. While I do disapprove of that sort of shenanigans in-game, I'm not going to turn on my own party members. That would be rude. Dank guitar at the sorcerer. You, a brilliant strategist, devise perfect plans that you execute immediately. Dank guitar smashes into smithereens on the very evil sorcerer's head. You gain 10 plus punks. You also shed a single tear for dank guitar's sacrifice. The very evil sorcerer falls to his knees. Now it's just time for the final blow. The paladin raises her brave sword, the hunter her bow, and you have nothing after smashing your dank guitar, so you don't really do anything. With a flash of blinding light, the evil ruler of this land is no more. Finally, the evil has been defeated. The dungeon is quiet, the roaring of the magical flames extinguished, along with the sorcerer's defeat. The adventure, the quest you've all spent together, is over. This land shall suffer under his iron fist of cruelty no more. Thinking that should clear your hearts, but for some reason, you feel a sense of emptiness within you. Have you ever felt that sense that something is missing? Like there's a hole inside of you you have to fill. This empty feeling. You know what it is. Hunger! Yes, I'm gonna try and actually give them, like, normal voices now that they're people instead of characters. What? What? Well, I don't wanna be the one left out. What? We're taking a break. I want sandwiches. Ignoring your friend's protest, your GM strolls leisurely to her kitchen. This D&D session can't really continue without her here, so you just stew in silence. Well, I was getting a bit tired. It's due for a break. Having become interested in D&D lately, that's Dungeons & Dragons for those of you who aren't familiar with it. You and your friends have been pretty into this nerd curd. Speaking of, what had you decided to name your character? Give your very cool character a name. Okay, my very cool character is a bard. I remember that much. So, Bardley? Von... Bardley Von Awesome Sauce. Yeah, no, you actually named your character Sir Swaggerballs. I would never do that. I mean, I might. Yeah. No! Fine, your name can be Bardley Von Awesome Sauce, or whatever, I guess. Anyways, you suddenly get a very particular and strong desire to introduce your friends to yourself. You wonder briefly why ever you would feel this urge, as someone familiar with them already, but whatevs. Alright, let's think about us. That's you, a singy boy. I love the writing in this game, and I love reading it out in a very, formal voice. Also known as the Bard, the Adventurer Poet, and completely useless. You feel it reflects your true soul. You know, maybe that is why I have such a strong affinity for bards. It's your first time with D&D, but you've already concluded that the Singy Boy is the best class, objectively. It is! I mean, I've said this numerous times. Who cares if you had 0 attack or defense points? You got to seduce everything! Your little doodle of dank guitar brings nostalgic tears to your eyes. I thought I didn't have eyes. Alright, let's think about the paladin. Very tall. The paladin is run by Raffi over there. She's the sweetest girl you've ever met. Once, she gave you an entire bowl of sweets. Sure, it was a bowl mixed with M&M's, Skittles, and tiny rocks that looked like sweets, but it's the thought that counts. Alright, the hunter. I think someone might enjoy the anime. The hunter is run by the gremlin over there. Her name is Gwen, and she is small. You have a long, deep-seated desire to throw down with her once and for all. She is your sworn enemy. Why would I be friends with my sworn enemy? That's weird. Alright, let's think about the Game Master. This campaign is run by Lena, who just went into her kitchen to get sandwiches, you remember, from earlier. She's what you call cool and aloof. Maybe a bit of a mom friend, since she's got her own place. That's where you're at now. She always chides us for leaving milk out in the open. Why are you leaving milk out in the open? Like, you can leave out for a little while, but, don't leave it out for, like, hours. That stuff goes bad pretty quickly. You also suspect she is secretly a genius. Alright, random dude in the background? Oh, that's Jim. Jimothy. Just another ordinary boy. Say hi to Jimothy. Yes? You say hi, inwardly hoping your thoughts reach his ordinary heart. It totally did. Alright, let's continue. Sure, fine, whatever. You return to your boring life of not introducing. In your stupor, you realize most of your friends have moved off to different sides of the room, eager to explore Lena's new house. Alright, I can talk to people. See, I can talk to Gwen at the table, lounge on the sofa with Raffi, follow Lena into the kitchen, say hi to Jimothy. I'm gonna say hi to Jimothy. Hi, Jimothy! You call out to Jimothy, who's watching TV. Hey! Hi. Jimothy goes back to whatever brain-rotting program he's watching. That was a nice little conversation we had with Jimothy. Alright, let's follow Lena into the kitchen because, she's the GM and therefore clearly the alpha. What you doing? Making sandwiches. I gave her a horrible voice. Oh well. Wanna help? You can help out Lena, then hang out with the others within your break time. Of course I'm gonna help her make sandwiches. She's running the game. She's inviting us over to her place. Like, these are simple decisions. Yeah. You start helping out. What a nice house guest you are. You decided to... What? You decide to criticize Lena's pants to even it out. Those are nice pants. I've said this already, but your pants are terrible. They are not terrible. They're nice pants. Bad game. Bad game making fun of those nice floral print pants. Hey, my house, my rules. I mean, yeah, you can have pants however you want. They're nice pants, though. She gives a cool shrug. It's so cool, the room temperature instantly falls by 10 degrees Celsius. Wow, that's like 18 degrees Fahrenheit. So, pretty cool. Damn, maybe she secretly is a genius. Awed by her sheer coolness, you only realize after a while the sheer number of sandwiches you're making. Whoa, that's a lot. It's for everyone, too. That's really nice of you. Lena looks a little pleased as she finishes up the stack of sandwiches. I'm not, really. I just used to taking care of my twin brother. I was always the more mature one. No wonder. I'm kind of curious what you were like as a child, actually. I still have pictures. I'll show you if we have time. I'll take the sandwiches to the table. Could you help me put the milk back in the fridge so the milk babies don't die? Huh? You know, the milk babies. They die if you don't put them back in the fridge. That's why the milk tastes bad when you leave it out, you know. Lena chides you gently as she leaves you in abject confusion and more confusion. Milk babies? Could it be Lena's dumb? Haha, no way. No way, you say, but the mystery nags at your mind. There's no way she's actually not smart, right? Mystery of Lena. Added. Okay. Let's see. I can now, let's see. We had the sandwiches. Let's go. Well, we said hi to Jimothy, and let's see what's up with Raffi. This is a not great choice of background for this image. It makes her look very, very tiny. Let's make some small talk. What are you doing? I gave her a voice, didn't I? She's really tall. Oh, nothing. Yet. Say, have you watched Infinity Wars yet? You know what? You know what? She's a surfer now. That's it. That's her voice. No. Captain Iron dies. You no longer want to make small talk with Raffi. Huh. She told me that Captain Iron dies. I don't even know who that is. Now, like, now I not only know that it's a person, but, you know, that let's talk to Gwen. I don't know where... Okay, once again, the choice of background makes the character look incredibly small. Alright, let's approach. With caution. Short people are often dangerous. If you think you've beaten me with your sick-ass guitar smashing, you're wrong. Did she hit me? What? No, yeah, I agree. Okay, so Raffi spoiled a movie for me, and then Gwen hit me? Why am I friends with these people? Just as you figure you're done talking to your friends, a wild Jimothy approaches. You briefly wonder if this is how wildlife encounters feel. Hey. Jimothy just nods back. You realize you don't know anything about Jimothy. He's always there when you come over to Lena's house. Lena just introduced him as Jimothy when you first met. You would think that he's her lover or whatever, but Lena's about as straight as a ruler. A bendy ruler. To illustrate for the viewer, here is a ruler. You see, it looks very straight, but in fact, it is bendy. That was an illustration that I did for literally no reason. And to be honest, you've always been too afraid to ask. Yeah, just who in the world are you? I am Jimothy. You don't know how to answer that, and Jimothy speaks no more. Now that Jimothy's silent, you start to reflect by yourself. Today's been real fun, but talking to your friends has given you something you've become really, really curious about. You really want to figure it out. There's a mystery about Lena and something about milk babies, or nothing. I want to know about the milk babies. Well, you guess you'll do your best to figure that out. Your inner monologue is interrupted by Lena's voice, and also a pile of sandwiches. Everyone, get your asses here. Intermission's over. With everyone in tow, you shamble over. You realize this is a good chance to ask something. Wait, I have a question. About Jimothy. Who the heck is he? He's my bitch. Oh, well that explains it. Lena turns to Jimothy on the couch. Give me 3 glasses of beer. No. I forgot what voice I was giving Jimothy. Lena turns back. This incident will not be remembered by history. So instead, Lena, no, the Game Master, clears her throat. As her words fill the space of the room, everyone feels themselves transitioning into the fantasy land of their creation. Oh, and the sandwiches? They're delicious. It's finally over. The land is free. You're free from this heavy burden the world has placed upon your shoulders. No more innocent blood shall be shed. No more civilians shall cry for mercy. The evil sorcerer has been felled. As you emerge from the dungeon cave place thingy, you shield your face against the blinding light of the sun. Wait, wasn't it night? You realize the blinding light is the light of the torches of soldiers here to capture you. And Jimothy's with them. Turns out, murder is illegal. What? Since when? I've played lots of Dungeons and Dragons, and I've never been charged with murder. Oh, wait. No. One time. Yeah, one time we got sent to hell, and while we were in hell, we got charged with murder for this hobgoblin we killed. And, like, in his defense, we did kill him. And, like, it wasn't in self-defense. I mean, like, he was doing an evil, dark ritual or something, but, you know, it really wasn't our business. Okay. What? Yeah. We killed a bad guy. I do not remember the voices I'm giving these characters. I really should have prepared ahead of time. We killed a bad guy? I mean, we have vanquished an evil foe for justice. That's her voice now, I like it. Hey, get out of my face. According to the law, murder is illegal, but ruling your land with evil sorcery and threats isn't. Wow! Just like America. Curse outdated laws created by those in power that make no sense in its application. Luckily, you haven't been discovered yet. Alright. I'm a bard, and as a bard, charm a nearby villager to hide us. You roll for charm. Getting a 15 or higher means you will be successful. Let's roll. Roll. You rolled 19. Of course I did. I'm a bard. Bards always roll 19s. It's actually kind of annoying because you never roll a 20. The god of dice has smiled upon you, and you were successful. With a not evil grin upon your face, you successfully evade the law. You probably commit tax fraud too, you absolute criminal. A murder charge upon your name. You managed to sneak away. Ah, crap. I, Jimothy, a commoner, sees the criminals trying to get away. Oh no, Jimothy! Alerted by a nameless commoner, the soldiers immediately zero in on you and your friends. As the soldiers cast a sleeping spell on you, the last thing you see is Jimothy. I'm sorry, Lena's friends. You know, I had to do it to him. Why is he here? She hasn't spoken enough for me to figure out her voice yet, so, you know, I'll get it to it eventually. I wanted to feel included. And I let him. Because I'm the Game Master. Curse the almighty power of the Game Master. There is absolutely nothing you can do. Moving on. You all wake up in prison. You all also cursed Jimothy. Your Game Master kindly reminds you that stabbing Jimothy is not allowed. We need to break out. You wholeheartedly agree. Unfortunately, without your trusty, dank guitar, you feel a little down as a bard. But your line of bards were born to be free. In fact, you couldn't even wait 9 months to be born. You came out in 7. Everyone that tells you that's not a good thing is a hater and should be ignored. Anyways, quick, think of a plan. Let's see. Guard is right out there. Steal the guard's keys. Use raw strength and power, literally break out. There must be some way to leave. Examine surroundings. If Lena is a good game master, there would be some way out. I'm not sure if she's a good game master, though. That's the problem. Alright, let's examine surroundings. Ah, not a bad idea. You turn to the wall. An ominous skeleton is chained to the wall, implying the doom you may face if you don't hurry the heck up. Yeah, I think I'm going to examine the spoopy skelly boy. It's just a skeleton. A friendly-looking man. But that's it. Or is it? You can't help but feel that there is something more to this skell than it seems. Something more heroic and really supportive. Exactly because of that, the paladin, instinctually kicks the skeleton over. A guard hurries to your cell, tears in her eyes. Leave Bob, the emotional support skeleton, alone! The spoopy skell on the wall has a name now. It's Bob, the emotional support skeleton. Okay, why, if the guard likes Bob the emotional support skeleton, then why are they locking Bob the emotional support skeleton in here? See, I feel like if we threaten Bob, that's not the right way. I seem to recall hearing once in a song that skeletons were just misunderstood and that they only wanted to socialize. So I'm going to try to make peace with the emotional support skeleton. You use your sudden charming skills as a bard and roll to seduce Bob, the emotional support skeleton. Yeah, it's not the strangest thing I've seduced. Bob, the emotional support skeleton, is charmed and soothed by your kind words. With your help and your company, Bob, the emotional support skeleton, is able to overcome his long-lasting fear of commitment. Turns out the true emotional support skeleton was inside you all along. Now willing to be brave under your new friendship, Bob the emotional support skeleton makes to propose to his boyfriend. Oh, that's so nice. Everyone, especially the guard, is extremely touched by the turnout of this event. I'm rather pleased with this. Are all visual novels this great? Like, because I will play more of them if they are. Good job! The guard, moved by your compassion, agrees to help. The truth is, this place has no key. What? The guard explains that this particular cell has been enchanted with a powerful spell. So unnecessarily powerful, everyone wonders why they did that. The only way to open it is to reach the time of judgment, or to obtain that. I don't know what that is, but... that? Explain that, wench. Much to your surprise, a low laughter emerges from the cell beside you. That, huh? How foolish. No one has seen that in centuries. Quiet, prisoner. They have an accent now. Guard A now has an accent. I don't know. Pray tell, what is that you speak of? What is the point of knowing something you can never have? But very well. I like the look in your eyes. I can't see her eyes. That is... a girl... a GF? Like, do you pronounce it girlfriend? That is a girlfriend. Or a GF. I don't know if we're supposed to pronounce that or... a GF. I see. A GF. I'm gonna keep pronouncing a GF just because it's funnier. Ah, of course. It was the GF. That wasn't her voice. It doesn't matter. So, like, are we, like, okay, I legitimately do know what GF means, so yeah, sure, let's go with, why are your friends so cool with it? A girlfriend, you need a girlfriend to break out of prison. Oh, maybe I'm misinterpreting what GF stands for, okay. You seriously consider the logistics of a girlfriend in breaking out of jail. I mean, you do want a girlfriend regardless, preferably among your very hot best friends, but... it's true that it's impossible. No one has seen a GF in this land for ages. That's the guard's voice now. I'm sticking with it. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's against the law now to make a GF or bring a foreign GF here. What's the deal with GF in this land? Does this place discriminate against girlfriends? No, you could always make them in private. A whole bunch of GFs, that is. You want to do that? How do you do that? You really need to know how to do that. Just seeing a GF is enough for me to arrest you. They're dangerous, after all. Guns and firearms, that is. Oh, we were talking about guns and firearms. Oh. You knew that. You totally knew that all along. Yeah. From the way your friends avoid your gaze, it seems they were clueless as well. Well, studies from a long time ago show GF violence was directly linked to the availability of GFs. Only a really stupid country would allow GFs while knowing that. Right. Ha ha. Unfortunately, shading a certain country has made trial time arrive. Curse the illusion of the passage of time. You even try blowing up the wall in a last-ditch attempt. It doesn't work. The guard just looks at you, in this really shameful pity that makes you avoid her gaze. As you are led away by the guard, you ask the mysterious stranger one last question. Wait, tell me, what is your name? You hear a low laughter. My name? Jimothy. Oh no, it was Jimothy! The whole time! Okay, break time. Jimothy? Hi. I wanted to be included again. And I let him. Again. Okay. What, you got a problem, huh? What you gonna do about it? Curses, the GM has ultimate power, and you cannot defy her. Also, someone come to the store with me to buy drinks. I wanna come. Let me come with you. Someone's gotta stay to watch the house, and Jimothy's disappeared for some reason. Time to take a bullet like the big damn hero. I'll stay behind, I don't want to move anyways. Really? Well then, I'll let you pick whoever here to go with you. Ah, bless the undefinable power of the GM. Quick, pick someone you want to stay home with. Oh, I get to choose someone. Yeah, let's stay with Lena. She can tell me about milk babies. Curses! To find a loophole in my own logic. Alright. We'll stay behind together. Lena hands them some cash, along with instructions. You request them to buy you a Pepsi Zero. They refuse, so you vow to crush them with your dying breath. As the door closes behind your friends, Lena waving to them, you realize this is the perfect opportunity for you to unveil that mystery. Specifically, the one about Lena's secret, idiocy. Hey, Lena, could you maybe tell me more about milk babies? Oh, did no one tell you about them? They're the science behind why milk goes bad. They live in milk and make them taste good. But they can only live in cold places, so you have to make sure that they don't die by putting them in the fridge. Jimothy told me all about them when I was little. Jimothy! Lena points to Jimothy, who has suddenly appeared on the couch. You stifle a little scream. He's actually pretty smart. You are kind of impressed. How old were you? 7. Did he, teach you anything else? Well, he taught me McDonald's burgers always come with a bite in them. I nearly accused him for it when I was smaller. How embarrassing. I think McDonald's stopped doing that, though. Holy crap. Holy crap. Right, Jimothy? I lied. Lena laughs. He's always like that. Jimothy ambles away, having nothing more to be said. You've confirmed it. Lena was secretly an idiot. You are thrilled at this amazing discovery. You gained 1000 XP. Not that you can use it in real life. You guys are really close, huh? You try not to laugh as you picture young Lena believing every bull young Jimothy fed her. Yeah, do you want to see us in childhood? Surprised, you nod, and she takes out her phone. Identical kids stand stuck to each other, small, happy smiles on their faces. Oh, that is, Lenjamin and Jimothy's first class outing, 2001. These people have weird names. We were really close when we were younger, but now we're grown-ups. We're not so clingy anymore. You recall Lena randomly including Jimothy in D&D, or how Jimothy just stays there when he doesn't live here. You would beg to differ about that statement, but something in its tone makes you stop. Something like, reassurance? Why would Lena reassure you that she isn't clingy to her brother anymore? Lena shows you a little more of photos in her childhood, and you settle into a comfortable rhythm. There's a strange kind of intimacy in it, huddling close together as you flip through nostalgic photos close to her heart. Somehow, being with Lena is really relaxing. All of a sudden, Lena hesitates, then puts down her phone. You get the feeling she's realized it's only the two of you together. Knowing it is one thing, feeling it is another. Can I tell you something? You nod curiously, and Lena continues. To be honest, for a long time I couldn't really stand to look at my photos when I was younger. I got my own house, I have my brother and friends like you who see me as I am. I should be happy my parents didn't, hit me or kick me out when I told them, but they still call me a boy when I come over. So, looking at these photos we took as a family feels a bit strange. Lena's face holds the same impassivity as ever, and yet her fidgeting fingers tell you otherwise. Hell yeah! Yeah, you don't have to give me an option. Gently, you place your hand into Lena's. She leans into the touch. You squeeze it. Because the thing is, you would like to try and make her feel safe and important. Safe and important, like she tries to make everyone feel. Like she makes you feel. Like you were someone who was a someone to her. Because she is someone who is a someone to you. When you relax your hold, Lena's face looks red? She leans onto your shoulder. You feel the warmth of Lena's shoulder through the thin fabric of your sleeve, and you stay like that for a while. In silent peace. Hey. Ah! Both you and Lena jump away from each other. You discover you're disappointed by the sudden cold around you. Your cheeks flush. Aw, she's blushing. That's so cute. Lena. Lena goes to talk with Jimothy, and you sit awkwardly on the couch, trying to calm your cheeks. What the hell was that? Soon after your internal turmoil, your friends return with food and a Pepsi Zero, even though disgust is evident on their faces. Nice. Curses shall not befall them in your dying breath. It takes a bit of a scuffle to return to each of your seats. Soon enough, though, the game master clears her throat. And it begins. The trial for the murder of the victim, Prozac, very evil sorcerer, McEvil, commences. I don't think they mentioned his last name was McEvil. That's wonderful. That is lovely. The Queen Majesty herself is the judge. I get to do a queen voice. This is going to be amazing. The thought. She's not a thought. She's a hard-working queen. What do you think, Barley Von Awesome Sauce? This is the trickiest decision I've ever made in a game. Okay. What is the Bard answer here? The Bard answer is all women are queens. Ignoring you all, the judge picks up the gavel and knocks it against the stand. Sorry, I was not prepared for the words Queen Thought to appear on my screen. The trial commences. After the opening statement accusing you three of a heinous crime of murder. Terrible. The prosecution calls the witness to the stand. If all your playthroughs of Phoenix Wrights are to be believed, this is the bit where you can prove your innocence. Better keep your wit sharp, Bardley Von Awesome Sauce. The guard of the prison comes to the stand. As a god in this kingdom, it is my duty to be observant. And obviously, these criminals hate rocks. What? Some of my best friends are rocks. When I found them, they were viciously attacking a stone wall. And look what I found at the scene of the crime. The guard holds up a rock. Somehow you recognize it as one from the cave. The rock is smooth. Like, really smooth. It's nearly a pebble, but not quite. It's still a rock. I swear I saw Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson for a second there, but must have been my imagination. Hold up. I examine The Rock, and I'm pretty sure I just saw him again. Once again, could be my imagination. No, that was definitely him. Yes, something is going on here. Why would you need to examine a rock? What if that rock is poisonous? What if touching it kills you? The choice of a lifetime dawns upon you. Oh man, okay. I'm gonna touch the rock. I'm gonna do it. I'm not incredibly sure about this, but touching the rock feels like the right thing to do. You gently boop the rock wherever its rocky nose is. Nothing happens. You risked your life to disprove my theory? For me? I'm so touched. I mean, disgusted. You inwardly appreciate her appreciation of your boundless bravery. Wait, the court whispers amongst themselves. I realize this rock is crucial evidence that we are innocent. With a jolt, you realize what she is talking about. Quick, this is your time to help out. This game's amazing. Okay, I think I figured this out. If the rock proves that the man was evil, that wouldn't have anything because, as I said, it's not illegal to be evil. But if the rock proves that he was attacking them first, then it's self-defense. See? Thinking. Rafi shines a rare approving smile in your direction. Did I actually make the right decision? Did I logic my way out of that ridiculousness? You beam. You hear Gwen tutting in the background. You see, sires, this proves exactly that our actions were justified. Self-defense. Please, look at this rock. The judge cranes and observes it. You have no idea what's up. Did the sorcerer somehow carve a written confession on it? Smooth or not, the smoothness shows the sorcerer was, in fact, using the high magical powers to burn our surroundings to a fault degree. Using the magic he was so proud of. But you can use fire magic. We just saw you try to explode out of prison. Ha, that is but a magic missile. As evidence, you can look in the cell we were just at. The rocks should be jagged. What an amazing deduction. The court whispers amongst themselves until the judge bumps her gavel. Order in the court. Having listened to both sides, it is very obvious the verdict is not guilty. You're free. You and your friends get charged with a small fine anyway, but victory and freedom is sweet. Congratulations, hero. Not only have you purged this land of evil and saved your friends' hides, you have also gotten scot-free of murder. And really, what more could a hero want? You celebrate joyously with your friends, wishing more than ever for your dank guitar, so you could play a happy little tune. Sacrifices have been made, but it has been done. You have earned your happy ending. And today's campaign ends. Good job, guys. Thanks, Lena. That was fun, I guess. It's already late at night, huh? With a shock, you realize it's past midnight, and how fortunate that you're the only one without a car. While you're calculating taxi fees, though, your friend's voice calls out to you. I'll drive you home. You're a little surprised, but pleased nonetheless as she takes her keys. As she instructs Jimothy to lock the door when everyone leaves, you say goodbye to your friends. They happily tell you it was fun. You sure are looking forward to hanging out again. Lena holds you by the hand as she leads you out. Without hesitation. Her hand is pretty cold. You hold it tighter, as if to warm it up a little as you walk. And walk you do, in silence, warming each other, if only by the touch between two palms. Finally, she opens her mouth to speak. What? It's a cool name. Damn right it is. Thanks. I, it was really nice having you today. Like, really, really nice talking to you about memories I love, or just sitting quietly together. You feel something on your chest flutter at the sincerity in her words. How strange, your touching hands are only so great, and yet the heat from Lena's hand warms your entire body right down to your heart and right up to your ears. You know, I love spending time with you today too. Because I really like you, Lena. Hmm. Aww, she's blushing again. Thanks. A giggle escapes you. You suddenly realize you don't need to keep holding her hand. You're warm already. And yet, to be honest, you don't really want to let go. Hey. My house, I'm not used to living alone, so it feels a bit lonely. Do you want to come over this Saturday? We can watch movies or play games or just the two of us. I'm asking this as a date. Whoa. Yeah. Hell yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. The hand you're holding shifts, the friction feels incredibly heated, but comfortably so. As you look at her smile, a pretty smile, the smile of a someone, you have a thought. A natural thought, really. A thought that you're looking forward to it, too. As natural as the gravity that pulls your head down in a single nod. As natural as your breaths filling up the space between the two of you. Something sparkles above you as if you accentuate your promise. Oh, a shooting star. I've never seen a real one before. Shooting stars. Huh. That means someone farted while thinking of me. My brother told me that. Of course he did. And he also told me, if you see a shooting star while holding hands, it means you'll be... Lena looks incredibly sweet as her voice trails off, brows furrowed as she searched her memories. Okay, Z, don't fuck this up. Be cool for once in your life. Don't you tell me what to do, game. Let's not ruin it. Your lucky star. Shit, shit, shit! You fucked up. You finally got somewhere, and this is what you say to the coolest person you know. You force a smile, praying this dumpster fire goes unnoticed. To your surprise, Lena isn't looking at you with absolute disgust, but with fondness? You know what? Why not? Your heart tickles. Hey, Lena. You step forward, just a little closer, just a little bit, closing the tiny gap between you and her. She looks to you, realizing what you're about to do, and you... If you don't want this, move away, okay? She doesn't move away. Your lips leave a gentle mark on her cheek. Ending, Lena. Aw, look how cute we are together. Alright, so, well, I guess that was Dungeons and Lesbians. Obviously, there are multiple endings for the different characters, but let's be honest here. The Lena ending's the best. Best character right here. This lady right here is the best. Like, I guess you could choose Gwen or Raffi, but like, I don't know. This one's a little brat, and this one's... I don't know. I guess I didn't take the time to really get to know them, but, you know, this is the good ending. My first visual novel, dating sim, whatever you call this, and really good. I love the writing was great. Like, I love the stupidness of it. Like, it's written in a very, like, weird, natural way, but, like, intentionally off. And the art's adorable. I would have liked if there was more, like, more art. So yeah, very good game, and thank you for watching me play it. If you enjoyed watching it, you can, hit the like button and subscribe and all that stuff, and I'll put a link to the game down in the description so you can play it too. You can get the other endings. I mean, I might get them later, but I'm rather happy with the ending I got. And, yeah, that's it. I will see you next time, I guess.